Thank you, Senator Padilla, Senator Smith. I want to thank NAMI and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention for also being here. I thanked them earlier for being here, but I thank them in advance for all the work they'll do. I mean, when you start a caucus, a lot of people wonder, what does that mean? It means that we need to increase the focus on something that's critically important for the American people, but also it's important for members of Congress to understand so that we can take additional positive steps and in the right direction. We have to really get everyone to understand it's a statistic that's oftentimes stated, but I think seldom internalized, that 1 in 5 people experience behavioral health problems, which I'm looking at a group of 40 people here. 8 of us have, statistically speaking, experienced behavioral health problems. I'm one of them. Back when I was diagnosed with a disease back in 2007, there was a drug regimen that you could use to beat my disease into remission. It then caused me to have pharmacologically induced mania for about 2 or 3 months, followed by just profound depression for about 6 to 8 weeks, while I was coping, working in a job and raising a family. That was a blessing to me, though, because it gave me insights into so much work that we have to do. Loved ones who need to be better educated on caregiving for people who are in a crisis, people who are ideating suicide. What can we do to get them to someone, to get them to a place where that they can find comfort and recover? So this conference, or this caucus, is about educating our members, finding more that we can do, but also being very clear that there's more to do just by implementing the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. That is one of the most significant pieces of legislation in terms of funding for access to behavioral health in the history of this country. And it's going to be a game changer if we work with state and local governments to make sure it's implemented right and implemented with the intent that those of us who worked on the bill and got the bill passed had in mind. So again, Alex, or Senator Padilla, I want to thank you for your leadership. I look forward to being a part of this caucus, but not just a member who shows up every once in a while, but somebody who's going to roll up their sleeves and continue to get a lot of good work done. And I'll turn it back over to Alex.